Hi everyone, this is Liz from Creative Life of Liz, and I'm here with my 2022 planner stack. So I know everyone's always excited to see what planners everyone is going to be using. So this is what I'm going to be using in my plan for 2022. I'm going to start out with this one on the bottom. This is a 2021-2022 Recollections planner. This is the one that I've been using for the last several months, since July, I guess. I'm going to keep using it. I still have to decide what I'm going to do come June. So this is actually an 18-month planner, so it has all of 2022 in here. Typically, I switch over at the academic year, so I'll start a new planner in July. But my life situation has changed enough that I don't know if that makes the most sense anymore. I still work with universities and colleges, so I still really kind of operate on the academic cycle, but my day-to-day life doesn't really revolve around the academic cycle the way it did when I used to work at a university. So I'm still trying to decide. I think there's enough space in here, at least probably, to be able to fit the full year. It would get a little chunky, but it could probably be done. So I'm still contemplating that, but for sure I'm using this at least through June. I'm still enjoying planning in this one. You see my weekly spreads, so I'm going to keep using that one. The next one that I'm going to use is this Park Lane journal. It's a dot grid journal. You might be familiar with these. If I just pulled, this is my Bujo that I've been using for July through December of 2021. So it's the same notebook. I'm actually switching to a different daily, which we're going to talk about in a minute. So I thought I would use it for my book Bujo. So this year I've gone very simple, and in 2021 I've been using just a lined notebook for my book Bujo, but I kind of want to go back to doing a little bit more creative spreads. This one has these gorgeous end papers in the like gold foil, but it's just a dot grid notebook. I like how long the pages are. I can definitely fit a lot of information in here. So I think that I'm going to be switching over to this. At least that's my plan. So stick around and keep an eye out on my channel. I'm hoping to post a setup for this one where I do kind of my yearly setup pages. I'm not sure how many of them I'm going to do because in the past I've just not really used a lot of them. But I'm going to try to do some yearly setup pages and then set up January in here. Hopefully it'll be coming not too long from now on my channel, but that'll be my book Bujo plan. And then, as I mentioned, I'm making some changes to my daily planning. So I already talked about this a little bit in the past, but I'm switching over to this KITLife planner. There's little stars everywhere still from when they shipped it to me. So this is going to be my 2022 planner. It is a daily. It has this super cute tiger and floral design. So I'm going to be using this one. This is set up so that you have your monthly spread, monthly check-in pages, and then you start your daily spreads. The weekend is 2 days for the page. The whole weekend goes on one page, plus this like week ahead kind of thing. And then this is the daily page. For 2021, I was using a wellness planner to track my sleep, my weight, my exercise, and my food intake. This has a little box here for meal plan and a little box here for activity. So I think I'm going to put short versions of both of these. I track them. I track my meal plan in the MyFitnessPal app, just to kind of track how many calories I'm intaking and if it's a complete disaster for the day. And then my activity I do track in Google Fit, but I do like writing it down. It makes me feel more accountable if I have a box to fill in. But with this activity and meal plan spots right here, there's also this little self-care spot here. And then during each quarterly check-in, you do your weight, your sleep, and then measure your overall health, activity levels, and body confidence, as well as a little bit about self-care and how you're eating and things like that. So I'm going to be checking in with that stuff quarterly anyway. And then In my monthly page, I'm probably going to put a health related goal of some sort, and some of my monthly habits are going to be health related. And then there's this healthy eating intentions and fitness and movement plan areas here as well, for that kind of planning. So I think I can get the key pieces that I care about the most for my current wellness planner just into this planner, so that I don't have to have two separate planners. So I'm just going to try to get rid of that and just use this KITLife Daily. If it turns out to not work, and I feel like I need something else, I can always add a planner later. I would probably just add it as like a bullet journal or something like that. So it would be easy to do that if I find that it's not working, but I'm hoping that I can just use it in this system. Like with my book Bujo, I am also going to be doing a setup for this planner as well in the coming days or weeks. Probably days for me, might be weeks for you guys. So keep an eye out on my channel for that one as well. I'm going to do at least the basics of the setup. There's probably a little bit that I'm going to have to fill in really close to the start of January. And I might not share all of those things since I personally don't want to put my weight on the internet. Totally fine. And I appreciate people who are comfortable with that. I personally am not comfortable with that. So things like that are probably getting filled in at last minute. Some of my habits might be filled in at the last minute. Some of them I'll probably include on here, but some might be filled in last minute. Things like that. But I'm going to fill up as much of this as I can and set up as much of it as I can ahead of time. So with that, this is going to be my planner stack for 2022, at least for the first 6 months of 2022. So really excited to be using all of these things. You'll definitely see them more on this channel coming up in the coming days, weeks, and months for sure. As always, please like and subscribe below. It really helps me out. Also, let me know what planners you're using for 2021. I always want to see what everyone else is using and get FOMO and worry if my planner stack is right. But also, I know this is going to work for me, but I can still enjoy what everyone else is using. Also, follow me on Instagram at Creative Life of Liz. You'll see what I'm doing in all of these planners, bits and pieces of the rest of my life, what I'm reading, all of that good stuff. And until next time, bye.